Well, good evening and welcome to the Psychic Coffee Shop. And yes, I didn't set up my other camera. We will just have to deal. I am going to see what my second camera looks like.
Oh, no.
Hopefully it's better, worse, imaginary. Yeah, this one's got to stop getting moved off my desk. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, we're going to have to get that one more camera.
That or still the other one.
Yeah, we may just steal the other one.
Right.
Like, that's been a while.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah. So let's get this popped up. It's been an interesting week. It's been fairly busy. We moved houses during the week.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got to update our new house in there. When I say moved houses, no, Aeson did not leave the plantation. Aeson moved in Second Life to the beach hut from the concrete box, which is interesting. It's affected us a good bit.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
We are. We simplify.
Don't you hate when you're trying to do something and you think, "Oh, this will be really quick and easy. I can get it done before the show starts."
Mm-hmm.
And it is not.
And it is not. No. So how's the week been, dear?
It's been a good week. It's been a good week. Like, I mean, it was a little bit of a crazy week, but it was also like not a bad one.
Right.
So yeah.
So I've already done my homework, so we're gonna work on daily planning.
Yay!
And adapting, because I am not getting up at 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Or am I staying up till 6 a.m.? So I'll take some things out. That'll give us space. On these sheets. Now, I like having these sheets so that they can do the long days. Mm-hmm. If we need them. This week I don't. So we're going to be taking those out. Grab my deck. Let's get our reading on. Oh, this week isn't too insane either.
No, I don't think it's going to be too insane.
Yeah. I am changing a few things. We're switching up to morning gym.
Yes.
Instead of evening gym. Because we've discovered I can't really do much with the washer and dryer running.
Nope. Yeah, that's a very short list of things that can be done while the washer and dryer are going.
Right. In the evenings, really working out at night has not helped the Aeson. The Aeson is kind of like, I'm dead. I don't want to go. It doesn't help me at all. So we'll go in the mornings.
Oh.
All right. So this week we got the 10 of Wands. A lot of obligations. You took on a little bit too much. Then we have the 8 of Cups. You walking away from things that do not serve you. And then moving ahead, we have the 6 of Wands here, which shows something returning that you thought had been gone.
I'm sorry, what was that last one again?
The 6 of Wands.
There we go.
The Prodigal Son.
The Prodigal Son.
Mm-hmm. So this will be interesting. We'll see who shows up.
Really? That could get interesting in and of itself.
In and of itself, yep.
Oh, no, you had a little bit of a prodigal son moment last night, though, didn't you?
Oh, I had more than that. I had a fucking robber show up.
Well, that's not, like, this is one of our neighbors.
One of our neighbors that I don't care for. And I make it clear I don't care for him.
Yeah, like, we kind of feel bad, sort of. Not horribly bad, but a little bad. The family has a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so one of our neighbors apparently somehow managed to find what your business phone number or your personal cell.
My business phone number.
Okay, so the business phone number, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I was sitting here like your personal cell. Like, so anyway, he gets a random call and it's one of our neighbors. This one particular neighbor that we're like, no.
No, go the fuck away.
Oh, so hi Devin, hi Shannon, hey Brenda. So Devin hopes their week isn't insane.
It's going to be a very busy week for you, Devin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a very busy, loud, expressive week for you because we're, it's a full moon. We're not saying the keyword to this week.
Right. Shannon says, my patience.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Oh, but yeah, no, Devin's been on back-to-back 6-day work weeks for months, only on and off, only off on the holidays when I got sick.
Yeah.
Shannon says, you gonna pull a two Bama daddies and booby trap your property?
That's a high possibility. I've been looking into it.
Don't booby trap your property.
Why not?
Booby trap your property. Because that causes you to have liability for all those booby traps. So
Security
dumbass
system.
neighbor walks onto our property, falls down, chutes and ladders of death. We become liable for that.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
I cannot help it if he was walking on the poorly constructed concrete of Oak Hill City and falls and injures himself with flame.
Yeah, no, see, that last part is where you get in trouble. But now Shannon says put up signs. They were warned. Not your fault they can't read. And Devin says, spoken like a true nurse, Aeson. Don't say the Q word. Exactly.
And I'm sorry, somebody knows me too well because they commented something here.
If they find the body, Joe. If they find the body.
I have plenty of rose bushes. And I've been wanting a rhododendron for the backyard for a while now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He's gotten way into this whole, what is it? The natural composting, but for the deceased.
Shannon?
Shannon points out, look, it's a murder if there's a body. Otherwise, it's a missing person. You're not wrong.
Not wrong.
You're not wrong. But no, this is an individual we don't particularly care for. This is not an individual we actually have reason to hate. Like, honestly, comparatively, they really haven't done anything to us. It's just more so like they're a little naggy. They want a lot of help, and it's like, no.
No, what they want is an actual daddy.
Who isn't busy with his own daddy?
Well, true. But they don't want to take
I'm
on
sorry, we got a lot of drama out of this family, let me tell you. We really do. Because I'm sorry, if he's sitting in his truck talking to his, affair partner girlfriend, she sounds husky.
Right.
Like, I'm talking, what's her name from Serial Mom?
Well, Serial Mom kind of sounds scary.
Kathleen Turner.
Ah.
Yeah, that very husky, like, we're talking Tallulah Bankhead husky here.
Oh, and Tallulah never got that deep.
Oh, a little bit.
Anyhow. Yeah, he called at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Rings up my phone. Not thinking it's one of my clients in crisis, because there's a list of, my Patreons, whatever, can ring my phone anytime. If I'm awake, I'll answer it. And I was like, who's this? So I give it the business greeting. He's like, hey, man, can you reset my iPhone? No, that's not a service I provide. One, you're calling the wrong business. And two, that business is closed.
Yes. And three, that business is not going to be interested, because all I can tell you is if it's Apple locked, you're screwed.
Yes.
It's parts and equipment now.
Mm-hmm.
It is not ever going to be used as a phone again.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the joy of Apple locking. Is once it's locked, it's pretty much over.
It's pretty much over.
Like, you gotta track some people down and get that unlocked.
Well, not only that,
normally if it's been locked, it's because it was stolen.
Exactly. Which, not my department. Don't want to deal with. La 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 la. Hang the phone up. This morning, I'm enjoying my coffee. I'm watching my lovely show and, looking at HB90's planner and debating whether I like it or not, that type of thing. I hear tap, tap, tap at my door.
Oh, fun. He came over?
Yeah. He got the door slammed in his face.
Oh. God. This is part of the reason we don't just answer the door.
Someone needs to get my doorbell back up and running.
I know. Someone has to, after we relocated his office, figure out where the hell his screwdriver set went that has the bit that takes down the doorbell.
Yeah. I have an idea on where it's at.
Somewhere in my office?
Nope.
What?
It's in the wine cabinet.
What is it in the wine cabinet?
Well, what's in the wine cabinet?
Oh, you mean the liquor cabinet at the end of the couch?
No, the wine cabinet on top of the bookshelf.
The wine cabinet on top of the bookshelf.
You're the one that brought the 3 little wine cabinets.
Oh, they're not wine cabinets, honey.
Well, whatever they are.
Wine boxes.
Okay.
Very different concepts there. Wine cabinets and wine boxes.
It's wine.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, Brenda, there's no hope of offending this kid because, he does not understand rude, snark, or bitchy.
Like, I've done everything to get him to understand that I do not like him as a human. I think that his parents messed up somewhere and, should have, blew up something, divorced a long time ago. I mean, I didn't know where he lived until the introduction of his family by the cops.
Yeah. That's the night she set herself on fire, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Accidentally. It wasn't like she decided, I've had enough, I'm going to self-immolate. No, she was drunk off her ass, apparently trying to cook, and literally set herself on fire. Minor issues there. Yeah. Apparently she cooks naked. And her first reaction to setting herself on fire was to run outside screaming. But then when she somehow, I guess, figured out that wasn't going to put the fire out or whatever. She then went back in the house, did nothing to address the situation, including put on clothes.
Including screaming.
Yes. Yeah. And so then the cops showed up, and then she came back outside.
Yeah.
At which point they're just kind of like, ma'am, can you please put on clothes?
Right.
Oh yeah, it's the gene pool trying to cleanse itself. You better believe it. Like these are fun neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the set of neighbors that just need to go somewhere. Michigan,
Oh, yeah.
Texas. What do you want to eat on Monday?
I thought we had a plan.
We don't have a schedule. We have menu items.
Okay. So we're doing the chicken livers tonight.
Yep.
Let's do Monday. That's a wrap night, isn't it?
No, my schedule isn't that tight. I can actually do dinner at 6, and cook for you.
Oh, cool. Do we want to do the tilapia? Oh, now our audio's breaking up.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll adjust.
Okay. So, yeah, let's try doing the tilapia Monday night. Does that work? Sorry, that's kind of a fresh fish item. I kind of want to go ahead and use that.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then, so we're looking at, what, Tuesday? Tuesday now?
We're not to Tuesday yet. Hold your ticker.
What?
I said hold your ticker. We're not to Tuesday yet. We're doing the daily plan this week.
Oh, okay.
Which is my Monday, not overly decorated.
Yeah.
All right. So on to Tuesday. What do you want?
Let me get over there and see how crazy the day is. Oh yeah. Let's see. Tuesday. Let's do the chicken. I don't know which chicken. Do you want to do the chicken pad thai?
Okay.
Okay, so Devin's good on audio. Brenda's gonna reboot real quick and see if it's just her.
Could be.
Yeah, it could just be the service area too. It's just we've been a little touchy about the fact since we know we were glitchy for a while. It's like, oh god, no, not again.
Yeah, it's like, do I need to call them and curse them out again?
Yeah, really.
All right. So the little space at top, I'm going to try out that theory of writing down your priorities that day.
Fun.
Yeah, your top 3 priorities.
Just don't forget and think they're appointments because you'll freak out.
True. That's why I have an appointment section over here for appointments.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But no, that child needs to go find somebody so he doesn't get ran over. Maybe they'll teach him
and we keep
out of the
calling him
rain.
a kid and a child and everything else. He is like 20-some years old, right?
I think he's about 21.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he isn't
exactly. Like,
he can be
we're
held
not
in
evil.
contempt.
We're not evil. Like, he came over the other day and burned his leg or cut his leg, whatever.
He wanted a cigarette.
Well, he wanted a cigarette, but he was on the way to the hospital. Like, we were concerned.
We'll say that he was on the way to the hospital.
We hope he was on the way to the hospital.
Okay.
Like,
we will.
Okay, Brenda's back and everything's better.
Awesome. We will see. I don't believe he's one of those ones you can't believe what he tells you. Like, he just aggravates me to no end.
Oh, yeah. Oh, believe me, I caught it the first time I met him. Like, I don't know. You had this idea. I was so sheltered I wasn't going to understand.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, no, see, no, there's a guy. And it like his story down in Princeton, there's a guy, and it's not that his story isn't sad. He has a traumatic brain injury. that's not the least of his problems.
Right.
But I mean, he's nice enough, he's friendly enough, but he's always looking for something. Bum a cigarette, need a ride, something. Will come by. Sometimes he's in a wheelchair, sometimes he's not. Almost always in his pajamas. He says he's a disabled veteran. He isn't. Because I've ended up, he's so prolific in the town of Princeton, people know who you're talking about. And I so happened to mention, because I forget, there was one day he came by and it was just so outlandish, it was funny. And anyway, I brought it up and was talking to someone else about it, and it's like, I know him. And started filling me in. And I'm like, well, that's sad in its own right. There was some horrible accident, and he sustained a traumatic brain injury, and this is who he is now. Apparently, he used to be a real decent kid. But it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, I'm familiar. I get it. Like, yeah. Like, but he goes out, he gets rides, he goes everywhere he wants to, he gets a little bit of a disability check. So I mean, honestly, he doesn't really seem all that neglected. Like, like, I don't know if other people have that. Like, you start running into someone enough, you start trying to pay attention. Like, does he look like he's hungry? Does he look like he's being abused? Like, because even if, like, yeah, I know you're full of crap, at the same time, like, you don't deserve to, like, die of hunger or frostbite or something like that.
Right. And, you don't, like, I'm not purposely mean to people.
Right.
And, I do try to get social and be nice. And,
yeah. Like, if the kid comes over and he wants water, he's getting water. Like, right. I'm not going to be a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, if he came over and he's hungry, we'll feed him.
We'll feed him. But at the same time, it's like, dude,
but I'm not giving you $5, and I'm not.
Yeah, and I'm not buying an iPhone from you. I'm not trusting a word you say
into whatever situation your iPhone has, because professionally, you really don't want me to.
Right.
Like, and that's one of those things you kind of have to explain to people sometimes, is there's some situations you really don't want me involved in, because professionally, I have to report some things, because, like, my bass is going to get drug in on it at some point.
Well, and that's just it. I don't want drug in to any of the shenanigans.
True.
I don't want to deal with it. I don't, it's not my department. I have enough things on my plate. I am responsible for enough humans. I don't have time to be responsible for another.
Right. Ooh, Brenda's trying a new vegan chili.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. Let me know how it goes.
Oh, yeah. So what's everyone drinking? What you drinking? We're on water. Or I'm on water, I should say.
You're on water. I'm on coffee and peach tea, 0-calorie drink.
Yeah, after Friday night's incident, I had 2 cups of coffee, guys. After Friday night's incident, I'm can't go back to coffee.
Why not?
Oh my God, I was bouncing off the walls till like 5 a.m. Well,
that's because your body was finally fully fueled.
God, no, it was not comfortable. It was horrible. It was like, new. I mean, yay! Like, apparently my caffeine tolerance is reset, which yay. Because I think I'd kind of hit a point where I was just so caffeinated that, like, it couldn't even anymore.
Right.
Ooh, Devin's having coffee with cinnamon rolls.
Ooh, nice.
Brenda, apropos of nothing, says, speaking of enough humans, do you need another dog? No. 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 No.
Define dog. Okay, not that one. Okay. I'll need a little bit more definition.
Okay. We're definitely not going for any more pocket puppies.
Why not?
Oh, it's a silver lab.
Oh,
That has to be pretty.
yeah.
Oh, but no, that's a little like no more pocket dogs. But I think we're definitely we're full up on big dogs right now.
Yeah. Yes.
I think we're full up on all dogs, honey.
Yeah. Wednesday will be interesting.
Okay. You're already to Wednesday. Cool. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, Wednesday will be a little bit interesting. So I take it you're going with me?
You told me Thursday and Friday.
Well, yeah, but part of Wednesday too.
Oh.
Yeah, we have conflicting events.
Okay. Because I was going to go to the gym at 9 and 10.
Which you're fine for.
Okay. And then I guess I can ride with you as long as you have me back to the house by 3.
I can have you back to the house by 2.
Okay, that'll work.
You just can't be in the house between 1 and 2.
Right.
Invisible assistant appointment. That's what I was saying. You're going to have to ride with me while I go pick up your mom for her doctor's appointment.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You are also.
I thought that was the interesting part of your day.
No, I was just trying to figure out, what are you cooking?
Oh, what am I cooking Wednesday?
Yeah. Like, do you want to do the barbecue chicken wraps?
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why am I cooking on Wednesday?
Because I'm working from 3 to 11.
Okay. So basically, I'm just going to throw food at you and hope not, to withdraw all the appendages I throw in your direction.
Correct. And try not to, destroy yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's a concern.
Because I already have the barbecue pre-prepped. All you've got to do is put 1/3 of a cup on it, add a little bit of cheese, wrap it up, and stick it in there and spray it with olive oil.
Oh, no. So hard.
I know. I'm just a slave driver. Isn't,
Oh. Well, yes, but, we all knew that.
Yeah.
It's just nice to hear you admitting it. Brenda says good and lots of coffee.
Yeah. Don't think we can do another doggy right now, especially with a 3-year-old.
Well, yes.
Even if
Brenda goes on to say, no cooking naked and setting yourself on fire, Joe. I'm not the one with this problem.
No. Normally don't have the setting yourself on fire problem.
No.
Especially, drunk. Setting yourself on fire.
Third-degree burn on your hand that you did to yourself.
Clothed.
True, he was clothed at the time, but he does this at least once a year.
Yes. Every time I cook you a turkey.
Yeah, it's like, I don't understand why. Brenda Shannon says, who's an unskilled sim? I love it. I love it. This guy is an unskilled sim. That's what's going on over there.
There's that.
Brenda says, ovens are evil. I have marks.
Yes, we all do. They cook regularly.
I'm sorry. I'm not saying I've never done it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, not that often. Like, I don't have an annual tradition of like cook a turkey, burn something on me.
All right.
Like, I don't like, I mean, there are some things I don't fuck with. Like, because I made the mistake. My grandmother told me to put chicken in an electric skillet. She did not clarify the chicken was frozen solid. Yeah, I got some grease burns off of that one. But
well, and it goes in the electric skillet after it's been battered.
Do what now?
Electric skillet, you batter the chicken before you fry it. So it should have been defrosted.
Yeah, theories. Yeah. I don't know. With my grandmother, it was safer if she didn't defrost chicken before she cooked it, because if that woman defrosted chicken, she did it with a cap full of Clorox. Yeah. Which, do not try that at home. That is horrible. Don't do that.
Okay, now he works Wednesday. When does he work Wednesday?
Ooh, that's a great question. Which I would immediately know the answer to if he had put his schedule in like he was supposed to. So 1 second while I go find where he sent it.
I have done this so many times. Reach over, grabbed the pan, not thinking it's hot. Roast the hell out.
Oh, yes, he has. He's so bad for that one, too.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. Like, you seem to think your hands are Teflon.
Well, it's because I used to, as 14, 15-year-old kid, put my hand right on the flat grill and just move the hamburger patties around. No big deal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's not.
Doesn't work anymore.
Oh, no, he said his... Oh, that's back. Good Lord, we've kept that little chat quiet. Or I way over-scrolled. Test pass, yeah. Oh, so actually Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 4 to 8.
Okay.
So Tuesday, 4 to 8.
Okay.
Thursday, 4 to 8.
Okay, so he's not on Wednesday.
No. Okay. No Wednesday. That one may be touch and go. Thursday?
Yeah.
And Friday, 4 to 8.
Okay. All right.
Again, that one may be touch and go for him. We'll have to figure out if he can grab some.
Oh, I need an I told you stick.
What?
Shannon said to go beat him with the I told you stick.
Oh, yes, please. I'll go beat him with an I told you stick. What? We're not that far from the courthouse, and it's Sunday.
It is, and no, we're 13 miles from the courthouse.
Not that far. Not that far.
No. Now all I got to do is produce a marriage license.
Well, that's a little more.
Okay. All right, I'm assuming Thursday we will probably be eating out. Because all I'm going to write is Clarksburg till about 7.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know what time we're leaving?
Shannon's a 2-minute walk from the courthouse.
Remember that, Shannon. All right. So what time are we supposed to leave?
Oh, on Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's gonna be like 6:30, 7
a.m.
on Thursday? Yeah, because it's a 10 a.m. appointment.
It's 3 hours up.
Yeah.
10 minus 3 is 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I wasn't creating random. I'm just saying. I was having that like 6:37, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm. So we should be back by 5.
We hope.
And we will be doing out for dinner that day.
Uh-huh.
We have tea and coffee at 8 o'clock.
Uh-huh. Oh, and I got to take care of a thing like I did last week. I got to reschedule my massage.
Yep. And then I get to go see my Eric.
Yes. That's because I'm in the wrong window. I'm sitting here having a whole moment like, why isn't it?
Okay. Brenda, out of curiosity, is there any time up there?
An Anytime Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
That is February 10th. Yeah, let's reschedule that one and change. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, is there any hope of Thursday night? No.
We can't do Thursday.
I could.
Well, what, right before me?
Basically. But no, there's no room.
Of course not.
Let's see. Oh, Friday. Let's get a massage and then drive to Princeton and back. Fiery flames of death do I see. Let's see. So I'm going to drop you back off here at 2.
Uh-huh.
And then and I got to run your mom.
Sleepy Time cereal? What the hell? What is it? Cyanide cereal, Shannon?
Oh, this is bad. Okay, well, let's see. Tuesday night I can't do because we're on a show. Tuesday afternoon. Let's see. Or maybe double check Wednesday. Not that I really want to make 2 trips to Beckley on Wednesday, on top of the, trip. Well, 3 trips to Beckley. But
Blueberry and oats. What's its calorie count? Or did you get it?
okay, I got a fun one for you, honey.
Okay.
What would you think
Uh-huh.
about setting up a 12:30 on Wednesday appointment for me with Eric?
Uh-huh.
Which means we would have to leave here at noon. I'd have my appointment from 12:30 to 1:30,
Uh-huh.
and then drive back over from Beckley to get your mom to her appointment by 2:15. I've lost my mind, haven't I?
Say that again.
Setting up a 12:30 appointment, so we've got to leave here at noon.
Mm-hmm.
I do my appointment with Eric from 12:30 to 1:30.
Okay.
Which will give you time to go play or do whatever, go shopping, something.
Mm-hmm.
Come back, pick me up at 1:30, go grab your mother, drive her to her 2:15 over here in Fayetteville.
So 12:30 to 1:30, grab mother. She's got to be here at
2:15.
Yeah. The worst that's happened is you get stuck at Eric's for a few minutes.
Okay.
because that's 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's plenty of time to get her over here.
Okay, then yeah.
It's not like the place runs like a Swiss watch.
Okay.
All right, so cool. Let me do that one. He is going to be so confused. This
He's
is
going to be
3
going, what
appointments
the
in a row.
hell are you done?
It's 3 appointments in a row I've had to reschedule, and the first one messed him up. The second one, he was like, dude, what?
Right.
This one's going to be like, are you on something? I'm like, I don't
Holy
know.
hell.
Everyone keeps scheduling stuff on Fridays. Out of town Fridays. And it's like, yeah, I'm not a fan.
So what are you affecting on my life? 12:30.
So we got to leave here on Wednesday at 12.
Okay.
Because I have a 12:30 to 1:30 with Eric. And that's overlapping the Invisible Assistance appointment. And then your mother has a 2:15 appointment that we're going to pick her up for after my appointment with Eric.
Okay.
And
yeah, that'll accomplish my goal of seeing my mother. That'll work.
I know, right? Like, you could go get her early and take her shopping.
No, because she wants to go to Ben Franklin's. It's in Fayetteville.
Oh, that's right. She wants to do that after the appointment. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, yeah, worst case scenario. I think the worst case scenario is you have to ride with me all the way to drop your mom off.
Uh-huh.
But then I can come back, drop you off. You'll still be in plenty of time for your thing at 3.
Yeah.
And then I can just go back and pick her up.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that should work.
Right. All right, that works.
All right. So we got that taken care
of. Okay, yeah, because that's almost 400 calories. Milk's 190. 230 for cereal. Wow. For a bedtime snack.
That promotes deeper sleep.
Yeah.
Vitamins and minerals.
And Shannon, yes, you do.
What? Use a whole cup of milk for cereal?
Normally I use a cup and a half because I actually eat my cereal in a glass.
How about you eat your cereal out of a mixing bowl?
No, a glass, that way I can drink it.
Ew.
What?
No. No. Oh, you start talking about people being raised by wolves, and then you say things like that, and I just go, mm-hmm. Like, what are you, the raised by wolves expert? Like,
what is my cereal raised by wolves? I'm trying to remember who I said was raised by wolves.
Oh, God. I don't know. I know that, like, the application, I was like, that does not apply. It's not the thing.
Oh, the debate over where barbecue sauce goes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, no, that one applied. Do you want it in the fridge or over the stove?
Raised by fucking wolves.
It's like, what? What? Oh.
Alright, and I'm not accepting appointments that day, so let me go find a sticker so I can't book anything.
Yeah, it's convenient, Joe, says Devin, about your cereal eating choices. And I respond with, so is eating without a plate over the sink. I'm not allowed to do that. He cannot have cereal in a glass.
Okay, how do I need to break this down to you?
Oh, Lord.
One, me having cereal at my desk in a glass, eating it, drinking it actually, will not affect the neighborhood. You eating over top of our sink, looking all creepy, out the window that goes to the neighbor's house, no thank you. Furthermore, those bitchy nurses across the street to the other house, we won't even go there.
Okay, now that was a different situation.
Yep.
Like, that was the weirdest part of volunteering, was going into work and being told all about my grandmother and I's life. Or get random questions like, did you get a new appliance? How do you know? Well, the day surgery department just looks right at your house. It's like, oh my God. No, it was not Winnie the Poohing it. He is purely traumatized by the concept that I will stand in the kitchen and eat over the sink. I don't care. It's efficient. He gets traumatized. He's like, what will the neighbors say? They'll think I'm abusing you and neglecting you, and
oh please.
they'll start.
In the other house, I'm sure the nurses thought I was the worst husband on the planet.
Oh please! The nurses in the at the house in Princeton thought many things. I don't particularly care to know what.
He's always on the road. Poor man's carrying in fast food every night.
Well, no, actually, they were out by 5. They never saw what I had for dinner. Like 5 o'clock, you could have run an orgy in the front yard. They wouldn't have known about it. And where do they smoke? 4:59, you're in trouble. But 5:01, they are out of there.
4:32.
Probably.
If they'd done their job right. But no, yes, I have a problem with him eating over top of the sink.
Oh, go Shannon. So my doctor asked me how many calories in soda I had in a day, and I told him he was about to lose 210 pounds when his soul left his body if he didn't leave my soda alone.
That was the weirdest thing this week.
Okay.
Well, last night we ate out. We
that's the weirdest thing this week. Oh no. I will get to the weirdest thing this week, but you go ahead.
So we get the $5 boxes or whatever the deluxe box is. I don't really care. It's food. At this point that we have rounded up at Taco Bell, I have had it for the day.
Yes. Yeah. We've given up. It's a cravings box night.
Right.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday. Okay. So get soda. No ice. Not because we asked for no ice, mind you.
Just randomly.
Just randomly.
Yeah. Like, for reasons unknown to us. So, yeah.
Yeah. Get it home. Take a drink out of it, and I'm like, I am done with this. Someone take this crap.
First world problems, we know. Like, we're aware. But yes, he's too delicate for uncooled sodas.
Well, not only uncooled soda. It would have been fine if it was uncooled, but it tasted like burnt caramel. And I'm like,
learn?
This is not a fountain Pepsi.
Yeah, it was. Have you not learned that the fountain drinks that, like, yeah, they're turned up to weird levels.
Yeah.
That ice, you need the ice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. They turn fountain drinks to weird settings.
Yeah. Anyway, it was just nasty. I understand the invisible assistant enjoyed it well.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, that was just weird for me that I didn't want my treat soda.
Yeah, he's normally all about his treat sodas.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the weirdest thing this week was on Friday night.
Okay.
Or excuse me, Thursday night. Did we talk about this on Friday? Maybe not. We covered a lot. No, the weirdest thing was he shows up after his appointment with Eric and says, try this, see what you think. So after his appointments with Eric, because they do make him a little sleepy, he totally ignores the advice to please drink lots of water. And goes straight.
I do drink lots of water.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you go straight from that appointment to Sheets.
Yes.
And get the biggest, like, sugary treat coffee possible.
It is not a sugary treat coffee.
Oh, please, that coffee has more calories than, we ate yesterday.
It is a sugar-free mocha latte.
Okay. Anyway, it's made with water.
Yes.
Says Shannon. But no, so, yeah. So, in our home, he is the frugal one, and when we say that, we spell that CHEAP, as Jeannie Robertson would say. And he proceeds to find the Sheets clearance section. I did not know there was such a thing, but apparently there is such a thing. He found the Sheets clearance section.
Yes, it's at the register.
And over at the Sheets clearance section, he found a cookie. And this is what he comes through the door with Thursday night for me to try. And he's like, here, try this. See if you like it. And I break off a piece of this thing.
Well, no, first I said, read this.
Oh, see if you can even have it. And so I read it, and I can. And should have been my first warning. And he's like, try it, see if you like it. Okay, so I break off a piece, I try it. I'm not loving it. I quickly figure out this is one of those high protein diet things. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not really loving it, whatever. And, he was like, oh, okay. And then he starts telling me how it's a meal replacement cookie. And I said, what the hell do you mean it is a meal replacement cookie? Because, I mean, this thing, it's a decent sized cookie. But still, a meal? What do you mean it's a meal replacement cookie? And so he hands me the packaging back. And I'm looking at 3-serving cookie?
Yeah, 4.
At 400 and some calories a serving? And I'm like, okay, that's a meal replacement cookie.
Yeah.
And this is one of those, like, protein heavy, like, I mean, it's basically, mortar for bricks with,
It's called the complete cookie.
Oh, it's the complete cookie.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, it smells vaguely like a ginger snap. It tastes like it has enough roughage for me to crap out a beaver dam. I wish I were kidding. And it is heavily flavored with molasses.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Slim Fast bar. Yeah, you could say that.
No, Slim Fast bars actually taste a lot better. Like, that's what I'm grabbing for festivals next year.
The Slim Fast bars or the Quest bars? I thought it was the
Slim
Quest
Fast bars. The Quest bars I don't like.
Oh, except for birthday cake.
No, that's one. That's a totally another.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, that's where we keep getting in trouble. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I don't buy this stuff for him. Like, unless it is explicit, like, oh, you're going to the store, grab me this. Otherwise, he's getting a Ferrero Rocher and he'll just get a.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I'm at.
Hey, I like my Ferrero Rochers.
I know you do. I'm just saying, I'm not randomly buying you a Slim Fast bar or a Quest or a One or a complete cookie.
I don't know. I might give the complete cookie another attempt. Maybe it's better when it's fresher.
I just want you to verify this wasn't over with the dog treat.
It was not by the dog treats.
What? Sometimes they put their specialty stuff up in a way it cheats. I'm not sure.
Although you've come close to getting a dog treat before.
Oh no, why? How?
Your beef jerkies.
Oh yes. Honestly, though, would probably have still been better than the time you actually screwed up my beef jerky. We're on the way. This was back when he was still at the shop in Charleston, and we're on our way up there. We stop. He has to run in and get something. I forget, tape or something silly at the dollar store. And so he runs in and he decides, as he's obviously in the checkout, to grab us a couple of like meat sticks.
Right.
Which is cool. I like those. I eat those. That's awesome. And so he comes back to the car. We're rushing. And he's like, here, I got a meat stick. And I'm like, oh, cool. And so I rip this thing open. I'm driving a car. I rip this thing open. I don't even look at it. I figure it's one of the ones we normally get.
Mm-hmm.
And I start, I do a giant bite of it. Flames, fire, burning, Madeline Kahn. But and that's when I look over at him and go, what did you buy?
A meat stick.
And I look down and it's one of the Matador, like extra spicy, like we have never bought one of those. Ever. And I'm just like, no. Look here, good luck.
And I ate it perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, he was great. I'm sitting over there like dying.
And what are you cooking Friday out of chicken?
What am I cooking Friday out of chicken?
Yeah. You want to do the tiki marsala?
Sure.
All right.
Oh yeah, Shannon. Shannon loves the sea salt dark chocolate and nut bars from Kind.
Those are really good.
Like we love the entire Kind line. Like I could live off of those.
There is one that I hate.
Which one?
The cherry one.
Oh, see, I don't even care. Like I like all of the Kind bars. I prefer the cranberry nut one.
Mm-hmm.
That one's really good. It's like cranberry almond something.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda's like, it didn't kill you.
Thank you, Brenda.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like you didn't die. You didn't wreck the car.
I think your bath salt needs a little more cinnamon there, honey.
Actually, I haven't even gotten a chance to do a soak yet.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's just been like I've gotten so many things going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good things going on. I'm liking Fortuna.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a little busy. That'll probably earn its box in the planner.
Oh, yeah, because that has become a little bit of your day, though.
It has. All right. There's that. All right, so I've got it basically decorated. We'll go flip through here, and then after that, we will move on to going into the technical side.
Yeah. The technical side?
Yes, your digital planning.
Oh. Yeah, I should have probably been, like, I don't know, paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just been
color
everywhere.
coding, that's working well. The decorative day pages are working well. Things are going pretty good. I still have to do my weekend review. I haven't reviewed it. We did decide to move my gym times to the morning.
Mm-hmm.
What works out?
We're hoping that works better for him.
Yeah. What was the deal with Friday?
Friday, I am back in Princeton again.
What time are you leaving Friday?
Let's see, about 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to take out that. And how do I want to take it out? I think I want to. See, I wish I knew when we were going to get warmer, because somebody needs to go for, his thing. And days like this would be great for him to go for his thing. I'm not saying the W word, and my dog knows how to spell.
Mm-hmm. Kind of frightening how well he knows how to spell.
Yes. He knows the B word. He knows the W word. He knows the T word. He knows the F word. And none of the two you're immediately thinking of.
Truth.
All right. So I think we're ready for weather.
Oh yeah. See, I got
after we look at digital.
Oh, okay.
So I'll take you. Have you done anything?
I'm sorry. It's been a day.
All right. We will take a break and we'll come back.
Okay.
Welcome back, Goblins! My name is Jason, and I am the host of the Esoteric Book Club, a podcast that examines titles on the magical, paranormal, the mysterious, and the strange. I release 2 episodes a month, in which I review books on esoteric topics, recap news of the weird, and conduct interviews with authors, practitioners, and experiencers. The Esoteric Book Club can be found on every major podcast service, or can be streamed directly from esotericbookclub.org.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I provide a blended reading consisting of mediumship, psychic, and tarot cards. A reading from me can cover any guidance you need from relationships with your partner or your family, spiritual, financial, any questions you may need clarity on. If you would like to book an appointment with me, check out my website, tracyvann.com. That's TracyVann.com. I have bookings from 15 to 60 minutes you may choose from. That helps if you just have a quick question, need an answer, or if you're looking for a reading in more depth, I'm here to provide the guidance and clarity for you. Let's just figure it out. Bye.
Hi, Techie Joe here. I work with Aeson Knight, some of the best psychics in West Virginia, to create amazing live streams and podcasts for the Psychic Coffee Shop Network. Together, we brew up great content discussing news, events, hot topics, and more, all from a psychic perspective. On the Psychic Coffee Shop, we interview amazing authors in the metaphysical realm. Coffee and Tea combines Aeson with Tracy, Dottie, Natalie, or Lady Gwendolyn for the good and the bad of being a psychic. Shameless Self-Promotion with Dottie the Psychic talks to leading and emerging YouTubers and business owners in our community. Mountain Bears brings you the latest in LGBT news and politics. The Psychic That Plans answers the question of, well, how a psychic plans. Plus, we're live on air. We take your comments and your questions, including psychic advice questions. Check out our amazing programming, book an appointment with top psychics, and find out all the wonderful things we have to offer at PCSPNetwork.com today.
Hi, I'm Aeson Knight. I provide tarot readings covering everything from love and relationships to your life questions and your most spiritual answers. And also, I provide a lot of guidance in finances and divorces and all those relationship problems. So, if you'd like to get a reading from me privately, not on air, you can feel free to do so by visiting aesonknight.com and booking your appointment. I also provide on-demand services, so if your life is a little chaotic, you can go ahead and click that Call Now button there on my site. Great for a quick answer question. All right, guys, back to the show. Enjoy. Right, welcome back.
Yes.
Yeah. So what you got over there?
All right. Well, I've got some things going in. If we want to pop me up, y'all can see me putting in the weather information that I had not done yet. So I'm already up to Saturday. So yeah, I'm just quickly putting those numbers and information in there at the top of the screen and flipping on over. I'm just wrapping up to Sunday, and seeing that it is partly sunny. So yeah, basically I drop in that sticker I've created and resize it and get it to a comfortable size to go in the space. And then hit my pen, which that part's off screen because it doesn't share that for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Never quite understood that. But then, yeah, Sundays mostly. Okay, there we go. I jumped a line. 43 and 34. So yeah, there in that commercial break, I got all of our weather data in. So kind of backing up to where we're starting at. So yeah, this is actually going to be a pretty decent week. I'm thinking I've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Pretty much, I've got the Eric massage now. But I've got those days to work. And then Thursday we're on the road all day.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like one tiny appointment, but there's actually a 3-hour block out for driving and a 3-hour block out for driving.
Mm-hmm.
That are going to go with that one.
Right.
And then, yeah, Friday is about the same thing. It's another trip out of town. So I'll be taking my niece for a doctor's appointment. And so then there's all that. And then we shoot over to Saturday, and we've got a bit of a time block there. Because thankfully in the afternoon, because Aeson has a class. So if you've been looking to do Astrology 101, that's coming up this Saturday. And then, yes, Sunday, currently, I do not have anything major planned for, but I'm thinking that with the combination of the Astrology 101, I'm probably going to need some overflow on Sunday. Make sure I've got everything up and ready for the week.
Yes, and organized.
Yes. So now this is naturally going to fill in through the week because we've talked about that before. He does a lot of pre-planning. Mine kind of happens day by day. Hence why I use a day-by-day planner. So like yesterday, it doesn't look like I did a lot, but we actually spent a lot of time on his mom's door. And I did a lot with getting some maintenance work done to be ready for this week. Like that's mostly what my Saturdays are like clean up, catch up, and try to reset for the next week. Honestly, I could call it my bowling alley day.
Mm-hmm.
or a pin setter day, because that's basically where that runs for me.
Right. And, that's one of those days. It's like my Mondays. My Mondays are so important for me. Because
your Monday seems to either set or fuck your week.
Yep.
Like, that's the only way I can think of to say it, is your Monday set or fuck your week.
Yep.
Ooh, Brenda wants a refresh on astrology.
Awesome. Look forward to having you in at your Patreon. So you already should have a link up there.
Absolutely.
Yep. Got a little bit of a surprise today.
Ooh, what was the surprise today?
One of my friends being interested in astrology.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, well, and looking at your screen, it's like this was a day that I had to do a lot of stuff that like it started to fill in. Like and again, like my days get a little weird. And then yeah, Tuesday was just nuts.
All right.
I ended up calculating a bunch of stuff. That's where that area down at the bottom of the screen, like sometimes it's just like
All right.
sometimes I delete it, sometimes I don't. It all depends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've started trying to keep up with people's birthdays, so I can pre-calendar those, because I'm getting tired of it being like the Facebook surprise.
All right.
It's like, oh shit.
And I want to do something different with that. I'm just not sure yet. Like I do, like Facebook's nice, and I get that, but like I don't know. I married a Hallmark dude. I thought we'd have all this in line by now, but no, we're still figuring it out, people.
It's a difference of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not that I don't enjoy sending cards, and it's not that I would not like, because may I point out, and this freaked him when we got together. This is the card box. And what do I mean by card box? Typically, for most situations, I don't need to run out and buy a card.
We'll get there. Like there's sections that are missing.
Well, there are some sections like that are missing. God knows. There's some sections that have had cards in it for a few years now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, somewhere in my life I really overestimated the number of like congratulations on your wedding cards. Yeah. Like I also because of taking care of my grandmother, I will say the sympathy section got decimated repeatedly. Like, I have sent enough sympathy cards. Like, good grief.
Right.
Like, if you ever just wanted to buy them in bulk, that's the point I got to with sympathy cards. I don't mean like
them in bulk.
Well, I don't mean like the 10 count box or the like 25s. I mean, like, I want to buy them by the case.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the rate I was buying 10 counts,
it
was getting a little ridiculous.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Well, like today, I just finally, this is a cousin of mine, I think. I don't know. Our family tree's nuts. But no, a cousin every Christmas sends me a card. She used to correspond with my grandmother. And every year I try to, also send her a Christmas card. And it's been kind of cute. Because every year she knows that I exist, and she knows that my grandmother was my grandmother. I swear she knows nothing else about me, nor I her. Like, I can't even begin to tell you where she's at on the family tree.
Right.
I have no idea. Not a clue. So like this year, she actually asked how my mom was doing. And I was like, Wow, that's 20 years worth of information you don't know about.
No.
It's like, oh boy.
Well,
So yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on that. That's all.
What?
Because my thoughts is she's doing fabulous, but, you know.
Well, you know.
The other side is the other side.
Well, there's that. I'm just saying though, like I don't enjoy messing with old people though.
Okay.
Like I don't want to give her family reason to think that, you know, I think she's going around the bend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want her to have like a daughter who knows that mom's dead be like, no, mom. She died 20 years ago.
All right. So I'm going to show you guys my week, and then we're going to go through the weather.
Okay.
Get our weather in.
Yep.
All right. So this is what an average sheet looks like for me in a day when it's all done. That was my Monday, the 30th. This was my 31st. And can I share the rest? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I can't. Okay. Yeah, if I've got client notes or coaching notes on there, I won't share that. All right. Let's get out our stamps and see how torturous this is going to be.
It's actually not horrible.
All right.
It's not great, but it's not horrible. Is cloudy.
Okay.
41 and 30.
Okay.
Cloudy again.
Okay.
60 and 43.
Ooh, getting where I like it.
Well,
10 more degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday.
Cloudy. 53 and 48.
You're not getting better.
Rain.
Okay. Okay.
And 64 and 44.
Still 10 degrees below where you should be at. The 9th.
Partly sunny. $55 and 33.
Okay.
Snow.
Okay.
36 and 24.
Okay. Yuck. Sunday.
Partly sunny. $43 and 34. Oh God! Now Brenda's even doing it.
Oh, Devin has a question.
Yes, I marked it.
Yay.
Yes.
Yes, Brenda's gotten into this.
Blaming me for the weather. I'm not a weatherman. That's not what I do. Like, who are you people? I'm just trying to scroll through and see, like, yeah, no, there's nothing for the rest of this month that's going to really make you happy.
I think we're going to have some cooked groundhog. That's what I think we're going to have to do.
There's not much in March that's going to make you happy either.
Like I said, I think we're going to have some damn cooked groundhog.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I didn't hit refresh. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, nothing in March is really going to make you happy. Let's see if by April you finally get back where you want to be. Come on. Okay, April, you might be happy.
All right. Promise?
No.
Okay.
This is a super extended weather forecast, so no.
All right, let's see what's going on with Devin.
All right. So Devin 31678. Well, I have my weekend off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I feel you get the 3 days off. I'm debating on if it's Friday or Monday, though. And here's why. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which means you finally get some rest. Justice, which means you're going to have to handle stuff. And the Nine of Cups, meaning you need to liberate yourself a little bit better. So I think you
don't
get 3 days
either.
off in a row.
Oh, sorry. I don't either, Shannon. I just prefer when the weatherman, the position I've been given on this show, doesn't get beaten for the weather. Oh my God. All right, Brenda's on the hunt for groundhog recipes.
Because apparently Phil has an ex-wife and he's behind on his alimony. We need to address that issue. Which, by the way, did you guys know that Texas actually streams their child support cases? It's been highly interesting.
Well, not just even child. Are they just the child support cases, or is it the whole like family court thing?
No, just the child support cases I've seen so far. Like I haven't seen any really good divorces.
Well, Shannon says it's got a lot of fat to render off, which we can tell because of the groundhog gravy you can get at the IGA next to our doctor's office.
True.
Because you can get a biscuit and groundhog gravy. It's like, tell me you're in the middle of nowhere without telling me you're in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Which reminds me, I need to put a poll up in Patreon. If March is going to be Unicorn Month or Shamrocks.
Okay.
Because we were looking at stickers today for that.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's got a lot of fat, that means we need to smoke it. All right. So we've got the plans. It's going to be a busy week. If you are in the Patreon, you have not taken the astrology class, please message me. If you want to take my astrology class, there are still seats available. And it is a longer class. It is a number of hours. I always overbook the amount of hours I need for it so that we can take time and go through it. And then... what else is there this week? Lisa will be joining me on the Psychic Coffee Shop this week. As I guess, we'll be talking about her new books. She was supposed to be with me last week, but the internet decided it would die.
Mm-hmm.
And while I can do a lot of things on 5G, hosting a podcast, I do not think AT&T would be happy with me.
And Brenda found your Anytime Fitness.
Yay! So I will throw my gym bag in.
Awesome sauce.
Yes. So I might get to work out on Thursday.
Yay!
Yay. And Joe got his first look at the HB90 planner, and what was your comment about it?
Ugh. I mean, it just, oh my God. It's just so, it's not even just that it's bland, because typically when planners are bland, you can do things with them and make them better. But like this one's bland in a way that you don't have room.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've just sucked all the life out of it.
Uh-huh.
It's a grocery list.
Well, that was the goal setting section, and it is a lot of space for writing.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fixed space. Like there's no getting excited about your goals. There's no room.
Right. But the Run of the Black Rose is doing well. We haven't killed anybody yet. I have rotated some responsibilities. As you see, the nights that I'm working evenings, Joe is cooking. I'm about ready to sit down and make a to-do list on closing the kitchen each night. So that will be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I haven't stayed up 24 hours yet.
True.
Yeah. But we'll get there. Things are doing well. I think the day shift into gym, and then I'm going to kind of monitor my day shift gym. Because if the gym is too busy in the mornings, I will switch to evenings because I normally have a lull at like 3. So just an FYI, if I have to put up with pain in the ass people that do not know how to wipe off equipment or stand in my way, we may be going to evening gym. All right. So
Well, let's hope it's not so bad. Oh, so Shannon's looked at the HB90. If you're a writer, it's a good plan, even if you set yourself doing the 15-minute spurts every little bit, or if you put down XYZ to get done that day.
Right. I like the planner. Like, I like her style. I think it has too much writer content for me. Like, I'd have to white out the pages. That's the reason I'm working. Oh, and that's what I didn't tell them about.
Oh.
So last Thursday, I had a meeting where I taught advisors on setting goals, because this is a lifestyle, which I may take and edit that and pop it up for our people. Really, it's up to $300. Wow.
Yeah. So that's the boot camp for the HB90.
Right.
Yeah.
But that is kind of what we're developing here, is for psychics to be able to do that, to have a psychic version of the HB90, but it's for psychics. Because there's a lot of things we do now that is like different. All right, so I'm gonna pop this down.
Yeah.
Pop us back to equal. So get the camera.
Well,
on.
Shannon says if you have to take a boot camp to use the planner, maybe your plan isn't so great. You know, I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's more so is like you can hand people tools.
Right.
But sometimes you really just have to get into the game.
Right.
Like it's sort of like anyone can go buy astrology software.
Right.
And you could argue, well, if you just take the time, you could figure out how to use it. You don't need an astrology 101 class.
Right.
The thing is, though, with the like taking an astrology class, it is more likely to get you to use the software, or more likely that, like, because if you get the software and you install it and you're just sitting there and you're going to have this moment. And I think almost everyone has the moment if they know nothing about astrology. You open it and like you put all the information in, and like the report's great. It tells you all kinds of stuff. But that chart is just a lot of squiggly lines.
Right.
And does nothing for you. It doesn't tell you anything. It's pretty,
Mhm.
but it doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah, but I like her system.
Mhm.
I like the thoughts behind her system, but I see like what I've seen because I've not done the boot camp. Another creator I follow who's an artist done her boot camp and found it very useful for her business. But it's one of those, like in the industry, understanding talk time versus actual time, understanding unit price versus value price. These are lessons I go through with psychics all the time, and then managing burnout. I will probably start doing some more work on that.
Ooh. So Shannon says you might want to design a weekly card pull page or a daily card pull page to do if they go that route.
Yeah, and I probably will do that. There's a lot of things that I'm developing in the planner, and I don't show you guys that until I'm testing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Daily pulls, card pull pages, social media pages. I mean, when I started, all you needed was a phone line and a deck of cards. Now you've got to be so much more.
Well, yes. And I think that sometimes, like in that specific instance, very much like the boot camp, is I don't know that anyone's done a good job communicating.
Right.
That like the whole, like not only did the industry change, but like the world changed. Like if you're an independent contractor, if you're, working for yourself in your own business, the world changed.
Right.
Stuff you were doing 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, yeah, that's not even where it's at now.
Right.
Like so much has gone to social media for marketing. Not just buying ads on Facebook, but having YouTube streams.
Yeah.
Like LuLaRoe, for all of its problems, the MLMs like LuLaRoe have got it down.
Right.
That's where marketing is now. That's how you interact with customers. This is what you have to do. Because quite frankly, they scratched an itch.
Yeah.
In terms of getting consumers to buy. And it's kind of like, well, or they scratched an itch, they rang a bell, you can't undo it now. And it, I think, increased everyone's, like your pampered chef people. Oh my God, our pampered chef representative is like constantly online.
Right.
Like I could probably ask her some random question right now and she'll respond.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's that level.
She's been amazing. Like I'm very happy with our pampered chef lady. I'm happy with my Avon lady. Now Tupperware, we need to find me a Tupperware lady.
We don't have one of those, do we?
No.
I was just thinking, like, I don't know anyone who does Tupperware.
Nope.
Well, no, I take that back. I know one person who might still be doing Tupperware, but like, I don't think that's going to go well.
Right.
Like, I don't want to call her my Tupperware lady.
Right.
I don't think.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, and Brenda, you're right. There's a lot of the behind the scenes work. There's a lot of things I don't think people realize are within the industry anymore, but they are. They will swear they're not, but it's like, try me, just try me. All right, guys. We hope you've enjoyed the show. We hope you get some ideas on how to run your world. We'll be back Tuesday. Dottie does have shameless self-promotions tomorrow. So be sure to join her for her guest. We'll be back at 8 o'clock Tuesday. I'll be talking with Lisa about her new book, and I believe she's doing a course. Wednesday is Lady Gwendolyn, right? And I think I'm on that show also, so I need to put that into the planner.
That's Lady Gwendolyn with the West Virginia Psychics. So they'll actually be you, Natalie, and Dottie, I believe.
Yep. And then Thursday is Coffee and Tea with, this is the second week, so that's Miss Dottie. And then Friday is Mountain Bears. And then, of course, we're back with Psychic that Plans. Yep.
Meanwhile, it's just the Dottie Network this week, isn't it?
It is. She's on camera all week.
Dottie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. She can handle it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, guys, we hope you're enjoying our program. As always, please remember that you can support the show. You can be a Patreon. You get extra benefits, free classes, different types of things, different meetings. You also make decisions on the programs and shows. So with that, go check out PCSPnetwork.com for more information. But take it away, Vanna.
Well, of course, we want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda Bryant. Dang it, Brenda. You just had to change it for me. I got it memorized. Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Dottie the Psychic, Tracy Van, Caitlin Bell, and Devin. So, yeah, go to the website and you can find out more about the show, about us, and about how you too can become a Patreon sponsor and receive all the wonderful benefits our baristas receive.
Yep. So, good night, y'all.
Good night.
Tell me the deck is stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop